Hello and welcome. I'm Rachel Marie of Sleepy Santosha. Today I'll be sharing a grounding practice with you that is going to reconnect you to your body and your breath. And that's really what yoga is all about. It's about that connection, that union of mind, body, and spirit. If you're dealing with chronic illness, this practice is designed specifically with you in mind. I know you're in pain and I know that you're tired, and I really want to help you feel better. I remembered some nights I would just lie in bed and think to myself, I wish I could take a vacation from my body. I know what it's like to feel like your body is this prison that you wish you could just escape. And while I think that these feelings are completely normal, I realized that it really wasn't serving me. What really gave me relief was when I would take the time to bring my awareness back to my body and back to my breath. And I would actually experience some pain relief, and I would experience more energy in my mind and in my body. So if you're struggling right now, I just want to encourage you to take this time to reconnect to yourself, to really breathe deeply, and to love and care for your body as it is. If at any point during today's practice you experience pain of any kind, please honor your body and back out of the posture. And if you start to feel fatigued, please press pause, take rest, and resume as soon as you feel ready. I am so grateful that you're here today. If there's anything more that I can do to help you, please let me know in the comments below. We'll begin today's practice in child's pose. Take the knees wide and walk your hands out in front of you, bringing the right hand on top of the left, and let your forehead rest on top of your hands. Take a deep inhale, completely filling the belly with breath, and exhale once through your mouth, letting go of all tension. Third eye resting against the earth. You are held. You are supported. Everything unfolds as it's meant to. You are here in this moment for a reason. Choose to accept it as it is, and accept yourself as you are. On your next inhale, come up into tabletop position, shoulders stacked over wrists, hips stacked over knees. Inhale, arching through the spine, opening through the chest. Exhale, rounding, pressing the palms into the earth. Inhale, drop the belly, opening through the chest. Exhale, draw the navel in and round through the back body. Inhale, again, arching the spine. And exhale, rounding. Continue with this movement at your own pace, letting your breath be your guide. This should be a gentle motion, comfortable, and without force or strain. Bring yourself back to neutral. On your next inhale, walk the hands slightly forward, and exhale, reach the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Press firmly into the fingertips and reach back through the heels. If your hamstrings are tight, you may keep your knees bent. Now find some movement in your downward facing dog. Practice bending and straightening each of the legs. Walk it out. Do whatever feels good here. Look forward between your hands and slowly walk your feet toward the front of your mat and come into a forward fold with your knees bent. Find stability in the four corners of the feet and let the spine hang. Imagine the tension melting away, dripping out through the top of your head. And again, find some movement here. Bending and straightening the legs, finger painting on your mat, letting the neck be loose. On your next inhale, firmly plant your feet into the earth and slowly rise. The arms float up overhead. And then exhale, dive into forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rippling through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms reach overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Continue with this motion at your own pace, letting your breath be your guide. Find steadiness in the anchor of your feet as the upper body finds freedom and movement. On your next exhale, find your way into Tadasana. Hands are at your heart in prayer. Bring your awareness to your feet. Observe their connection with the earth. You are here in this moment for a reason. Choose to accept it as it is and accept yourself as you are. Step your feet wide on your mat and take the arms wide. Press firmly into the bottoms of the feet, engaging the legs, squeezing the inner thighs together. Draw your belly in and keep the arms active. On your next inhale, drop the left hand down to the left thigh and reach through the right side ribs. Exhale, cartwheel the arms. Right hand finds right thigh, left hand reaches. Inhale, back over to the other side. Exhale, right hand finds right thigh, left hand reaches up overhead. Continue with this flow at your own rhythm, expanding through the ribs and grounding through the feet. On your next exhale, come back to center, rooting down through the feet, reaching through the arms, cultivating strength and stability. Bring your hands to your hips and hinge forward with a proud chest. Fingertips find the earth as you come into a forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Walk the feet slightly in and turn the toes out to the sides. And come into Malasana, Garland pose. Hands are at your heart, elbows creating a counteraction against the knees to open up the hips. If you feel off balance here, you may put a block or a blanket underneath your seat. Again, bring your awareness to your feet, observing their connection with the ground as you lift up through the chest. Release the arms and interlace your fingers behind your neck. Bend forward slightly letting the weight of your hands create a gentle stretch in the back of the neck. Breathe deeply into the back body, finding space in this compact pose. Release the neck and take one hand behind you, one in front, and slowly lower yourself into Sukhasana, easy seat, with one ankle crossed in front of the other. Root down through your sits bones as you extend through the spine, reaching through the crown of the head. Palms come to rest face down on the knees to create an anchor for mind and body. Inhale, interlace the fingers and reach the palms up overhead, keeping the shoulders planted in their sockets and the front ribs drawing in. On your next exhale, release the arms and take the hands back behind you, opening through the chest. Keep rooting through the sits bones as the spine lifts and the chest expands. Release the hands and come back to center. Walk the hands out in front of you, placing the left hand on top of the right. Let the forehead rest on top of the hands. Breathe deeply into the back body and into the hips as they open. Slowly come back up to center. Change the crossing of the feet and let the palms rest on the knees. Interlace the fingers and reach the palms up overhead, anchoring the shoulders in their sockets, drawing the front ribs in. Exhale, release the hands and take them back behind you, opening through the chest. Root down through your seat as you lift and lengthen through the spine. and release back to center. Walk the hands out in front of you. Right hand comes on top of the left, and forehead comes to rest on the hands. Inhale, come back up to center. Let the palms rest on the knees, finding a neutral spine. Take your legs out in front of you. Again, rooting through the sits bones as you lengthen through the spine. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears and press the palms into the mat. Bend your right knee so that the sole of the foot comes to rest on the mat. And then twisting from your core, open up to the right side. Left arm wraps around right leg, and right palm comes to rest on the mat. Inhale deeply through the right side body. And as you exhale, twist a little bit more deeply. Inhale, release back to center, straightening the right leg. Sitting up nice and tall. Now bend the left knee so the left foot comes to rest on the mat. And again, twisting from your core, reach back with the left hand so the left palm comes to rest on the mat. And right arm wraps around left leg. Inhale, create space in the left side body. And exhale, twisting just a little bit more deeply. Release back to center, stretching the legs out in front of you, extending through the spine and the crown of the head, and maintaining that spinal integrity. Slowly walk your hands forward and come into a forward fold, only as far as you can go without compromising the alignment of the spine. This will protect the low back from unnecessary strain. As we breathe here, you may experience release that allows you to go a bit deeper. Venture forth with mindful awareness, always honoring your body's limitations. Slowly come back up to sit and lower yourself onto your back, bringing the knees into the chest for a comforting hug. Feel free to rock a little bit side to side, releasing any tension in the back body. When you are ready, straighten the legs out in front of you and come into shavasana for final relaxation. Take a deep inhale through the nose, completely filling the belly with breath. And exhale once through the mouth. Letting go completely. All your weight sinks into the earth. Let it hold you. Let it support you. There's nothing to do here. Everything is unfolding as it's meant to. You are here in this moment for a reason. Choose to accept it as it is, and accept yourself as you are. You are a beautiful, radiant soul, and you are worthy of love. You are worthy of rest and peace and grace. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, circling the ankles, bend the knees, and roll yourself over to the side. Slowly bring yourself up to sit. If you would like to continue with seated meditation, I will leave a link in the description box below to my guided meditation with mantra. If you are transitioning back into your day, thank you so much for being here. Namaste.